Evening, guys. We've got mics just on this side, so if we can take a show of hands, we'll come around to you as best we can. Somewhere to start? Simon there in the middle, please.
Pep, congratulations again.
Thank you.
How do you feel about winning this latest Premier League?
You're tired, but they're really good. Yeah, very, very satisfied again for to be part of this club.
And Arsenal gave you a hell of a battle this year. How much effort and intensity did it take for you and the players to?
Yeah, I think I would like on behalf of all organisation, myself personally, for the relation I have with Mikel. So incredible, big congratulations for Arsenal has done. So I think Mikel bring the team again what Arsenal was in the past, since many years being far away. Have been a quite similar battle like Liverpool in the previous seasons. So they bring us again, Arsenal bring us again to our limits. Otherwise, if we don't make this run, the 12, 30, I don't know how much, 12 games in a row winning, after making 50 points in the first leg, would have been impossible to catch them. So they lost some points, and we were there, we pushed them, and at the end, we will retain our title.
Hi, Pep. Congratulations. This is your 5th Premier League title here as manager. You've always said the Premier League is the one you value the most, the one that gives you the most satisfaction. Does this one mean more, given the difficulties you've had to overcome this season, obviously chasing Arsenal, and of course we have to mention the charges as well that the Premier League levelled at the club back in February. Does this make it even more sweet for you?
No, I would say no. So we should, I don't know, I remember perfectly, but a lot of games in a row to beat Liverpool in the past. So have been quite similar. Maybe Liverpool arrived until the last game 2 or 3 times, but the first leg from they did 50 points. So, and I had the feeling that we'll make something special. They have to drop points a little bit. Will be so difficult. So they have playing exceptional football all season, but we were there, not even give up, and they felt that we were there, and that makes our. But I would not say this is more important, more difficult than the previous one. I had except the first Premier League that we made 100 points at we start, and looks like, oh my God, what's going on? Every game go win. And take a lot of advantage for the second. The last Premier Leagues always have been so tight and so difficult. So this is not more special than the other ones. Everyone it is. So it's not just the fact today. The club told me no, it's the 5th Premier League in 6 years, but we have 6 and 10, 7 and 12. So that means a little bit more than a decade. So when you are a star now, and said, okay, we start the Premier League right now, in the next 12 years or even in the next 6 years, we're going to win 5. I cannot imagine. So this is what we have done. So imagine right now, we start next season, next season, with one team, we're going to win 5 Premier Leagues. I cannot imagine, not even ourselves. So that's why I don't need, for this Milestone, we don't need, I think, 1 decade or 2 decades or 3 decades to think about how good it was. I think we had the feeling we had done something exceptional in terms of Premier League. Of course, to be considered one of the greatest teams, you have to win Europe, you have to win the Champions League. Otherwise, maybe people say, it was not complete our time here. But in the same time, if just in case we are not able to do it in number 10th against Inter, or next season we cannot do it, always it's unfair to say that what we have done with 5 Premier Leagues in the last 6 years, or 7 and 12, that is something extraordinary. Everybody knows it. I think in the world football, all the managers in the Premier League, all the players, sport directors, clubs, boards, and whatever, they know how exceptional it is.
Pep, congratulations. When people reduce this season saying that Arsenal bottled it, do you think they take value of what you and your players have done?
Sorry, the first part I don't listen quite well. Sorry.
Sorry. So when people say that Arsenal bottled it, does that take value of what you and your players have done?
Yeah, with the tendency, honest, to underestimate when they are winners. I said I defend many times. So we won 2 times Premier Leagues for Liverpool for 1 point. They are winners. I don't buy this product, like I say, just me, because I won for 1 point Liverpool. I am better than Liverpool, and they are bad. So we push them, Arsenal, but they have done exceptional. So they have to feel. I'm not the one to say what they want to feel, but I should be proud. Where they come from, where they undo it, and the step forward they have to do it. They have to sustain it. That is a reality. But they for me, they are the winners. They bring me. So I have to study a lot. They make me think a lot what they have to do to beat them or to beat every game, and they did it. They did it to us. So but our relentless and our don't give up and had the feeling that I said many times. So you have to win today. We have to win today. Otherwise, we will not be possible. That helped us a lot.
Paul.
Hi Pep, congratulations. You've obviously won Premier League today, it's a great achievement, but you want 2 more trophies as well. How do you keep your players kind of focused on that? Do you let them party tonight and then get them back in, or how does it work?
Well, the fact, like I said to him, so I've been so demanding this period, and now I had the feeling, okay, we leave the trophy, now thinking go to Brighton is so exhausted, because I know how difficult they are, and you have to lift, and the player has to celebrate it. Otherwise, there's no sense. But at the same time, I don't think we'll arrive with time to rest mentally the 2 finals against United and Inter de Milan. But we have to play 2 more games, and you have to try to be ready. So I said enjoy, but guys, be careful, because still we are there, and it will be a pity if you are distract what we have, these competitions ahead of us. But now I had the feeling that we are all of us a little bit tired, because it was a long road, because it's Sheffield FA Cup, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich, I would say, because Bayern Munich was involved in the process to try to take Arsenal on top of the league. So, and now we are doing it. It's always a tendency, human being, okay, it's done. It's still we have a tough games in Brighton and Brentford, and hopefully we can pass quick, and you have 7-8 days to prepare United and Inter de Milan.
Hi Pep, congratulations. You've said a lot over the years about other teams who have won the Premier League, and then the next year they're not even in the Champions League. But obviously you've won 5 out of 6. How have you managed to do it? What is it about this club that means they can keep doing it every year?
Yeah. So I don't know. Today I was talking. We were in dinner with Khaldoun, our chairman, and talking the last 12 years. Just have been 1 time finished 4. So always were in the top 4 in our period here. We finished 3rd the first season when Chelsea with Conte won, and the rest it was first, second. So if you tell me the secret, but I honestly I don't know. You just think, okay, try to do good training session today. What is the first friendly game will be maybe in South Korea. So try to win that game and play good. So I don't make a plans in November will be in good form, in January better, or in February that. No, I had the feeling in the beginning of the season. So at the preseason, Arsenal beat Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel 5 goals, and after another game 4-5, and said, wow, these guys start really well. And I had the feeling that every game they played is the last game of the season. And we start to play every game as a final. Yeah, we visit after World Cup in February, March, and after we start. You tell me next season I have to start stronger. I don't know, because the reality we won 5 times. And when you win 5 times, your desire is a poor example like Madrid game, no? So the energy that we had in that game to reach the final of last season, Madrid cannot compete with us. Why? Because they have 14 or they won 5 in the last, I don't know how many years. So in that advantage for the desire that we have was higher than them. And we use it. Like Arsenal use it in this part of the season better than us. So in next season, all the teams want to beat us. It's normal. We are during 1 year, we'll defend our crown in all UK during 11 months. And how we mentally have to be prepared knowing that and still, okay, let's go to the fourth or let's go to try do it again. That will be the challenge. That will be the challenge mentally to do it. Because I'm pretty sure the way we're going to play with the clarity we have, the human quality that we have, all the players and the staff of Barcelona staff and the maybe new players they come, the quality will be there. The difference will be is still go to Crystal Palace or go to all the games, tough ones we're going to face, like we have done these years. This is the secret for the next season.
Last couple on this side, please, guys.
Pep, you've touched on it a little bit there, but just a few months ago, you described your team as the Happy Flowers team that you maybe didn't see the same level of desire. How did you turn that around to be now 23, 24 games unbeaten and going from the treble?
Yeah, it works. I would say how nice, how intelligent I was. So I had the feeling that moment, like I said, with Sam now. So the seasons are too long and many things happen. It's not the same line. There are up and downs. But when I had the feeling that sometimes it's quite common that still we are not so aggressive to do it, my job is to tell them. And sometimes I have to use you to write to the players stronger, or the club. So you help me a lot when I want to send a message to my players or the club. You are the best spokesman, to do it. So this is the reality.
Hey Pep, congratulations first of all for the victory. You mentioned how much the Champions League will be what you need to be considered among the best teams ever. How do you keep that out of the mind of the players? They're already starting to talk about that, how much Champions League meant for them. When do you think it's right for them to be thinking about that game?
No, I think they know it. The feeling I have, the luck I have, they win 5 Premier Leagues and still we have the Champions League to... we have fun all that period here. We won a lot. Cannot deny it. There is a part that sometimes can be unfair for the fact you have to win the Champions League to give credit of value what you have done. But you have to accept it. And I think it's good. So for a long time ago, because I said many times, the people didn't call me here to say you have to win the Champions League, but after what I've done, I know we'll not complete if I don't win the Champions League. We don't win the Champions League. So, and sometimes play with this pressure is so nice. It's necessary. So we talk each other a lot, so we have to do it. But in the same time, if we are not able to do it, if the team continue, the club continue in this way, sooner or later we'll do it. But once we are there, so we have here, so we have to try it.
Thank you, guys. Please help yourselves in the corner.
You want a champagne, guys? You want to get a champagne? No. Do it.
Not going to serve us.